What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nour Trades, and we actually have a very educational video today. So this particular trade that I actually made today, it took the trade, it took about a couple weeks to develop, but you know, I've been watching this for a while now, and I was actually extremely happy that it happened today. And TOS is still having buggy issues. It's actually all over the news right now. And I'm looking to make a switch to another brokerage account. So when I do that, I'll obviously update you guys on where I make this move or whatever the case may be. So first of all, before we get into the actual specific trade and what went into it, how or why did I make this trade, we're going to talk about why my profits aren't showing. It's because I'm in Cali right now in Eastern time. It's like 1:29 right now, so it's the next day. And on Thinkorswim, your profits, you know, reset every single day. So every day at midnight, your profits reset. So it sucks, but I'll throw a picture up wherever the case may be, wherever it is. I also have a live video of me recording because I was vlogging. So you guys will see this vlog come up maybe next week. But you'll see it in the video of me trading, so at least we have that footage. But here, I mean, you're not going to see the profits. You see it on every video. This time I was a little late, came home late, I forgot Cali time, whatever. But let's get into the trade. So I was up a little over $5,000 today. At the beginning of the day on my day trade, I was only up 25, and then later in the day I made another move and just held for a very long time. So let's talk about the trade today. What stock was it? So ES today pulled back in the middle of the day pretty strongly, and there's a reason to it. So as you may know, we are extremely close to all-time highs, and matter of fact, we're making all-time highs in after hours here. But let me put this on the 4-hour chart for you guys, so you can see before the crash, or you know, that we had in March. For the, you know, pre-pandemic, we actually hit a high of like 339.08 on SPY, and today we kind of retested it. And if you know, we broke out. So it's not a question of did we break out, but we are getting rejected at this zone here because, you know, it's all-time highs, and you know, people get scared. We've had major sell-offs on our way up, you know, back on this recovery. So every time we get to this level, we kind of just reject here. SPY's been trying to make an all-time high all week. As you can see, it's been choppy, gets close, you know, drops, close, drops. But, you know, we got rejected and we came right back up during the day and kind of consolidated for a good amount of time. But what was moving the opposite direction, or what was moving in the afternoon, was Amazon. So let's talk about this, man. Beautiful chart. This is something as a trader you devour. When these trades come, you love it. You know, you take advantage of it, you fully execute. This could be your biggest trade of the year if you take advantage of it. Me, on the other hand, I'm running into TOS issues and I have to trade off my phone. So gotta take it light. You know, I can't fully execute the way I want to, and you know. So let's go to the long-term chart, the 4-hour. Yes, you see a lot of lines. Those reset. I can take them off, put them back on. I like to keep them and take them off and chart my intradays. But forget about the lines. Look at this uptrend that I've created, right? You can literally put this uptrend starting March 16th, the bottom of the, you know, pandemic lows. And since that, it hasn't fell under this uptrend here. You know, if you could zoom into the end, look, every time it gets to this line, this uptrend, it bounces off. But what do you notice? What has changed the same? So obviously it's going to make higher lows because it's an uptrend. But what stays the same is the resistance. So actually during, they had earnings, right? They were just breaking out. They had earnings and they dropped, right? They wicked that day to 33.44, but as you can see, kept getting rejected at this 32.48 level. Look at the date, July 21st, July 30th, August 6th, and yesterday we didn't get rejected. Oh, well, not this, yesterday. A couple days ago, we didn't get rejected at a certain number, but we came close. And then today we finally broke out. And as you can see, check out the volume. So volume bar is pretty high here. And we finally broke out. So what I did was I took advantage. So one second, sorry, I was reading that message. So today I was trying to get my charts to work. Wasn't happening. And it pushed, right? So I was gonna get in on the break. I was like, all right, since I'm not on my computer, I can't be as aggressive as I want to. Let me wait for a pullback. It gets to 32.66. I'm like, damn, I think I missed it. I missed the train. So what I did was I waited for the pullback. This happened right here. So when this bounced off my line, I knew I had it. I knew I had this under my hands, under my palms. It bounced right off the resistance that I had for the stock. And then I got in on this candle, waited a little bit. It ended up selling on this candle 32.76. Obviously, I could have held a little bit to 32.93. Would have been a clean play. But you know, I'm on my phone, and it's very hard to, when I'm used to seeing so much and looking at so many different things. It just sucks being on the phone. But this is called, let's talk about what the pattern is called. So this is obviously the uptrend, but you obviously have a flat resistance right here that we were talking about. So when you shorten it and put it, let's just say on the 20-day, you can put it on the 20-day. I wasn't really looking at it on the 20-day. I was looking at it on the 4-hour. But let's just zoom in on the 4-hour. You can put it on the 20-day. It's the same thing. This is called an ascending triangle. So what an ascending triangle is, it creates a wedge, right? So you have a solid resistance that doesn't change, right? There's different types of triangles. There's descending, there's ascending, and then there's symmetrical triangles. This one's an ascending triangle. When the resistance is flat, doesn't change, right? It keeps getting rejected, but it's an uptrend. So what happens is, yes, this is flat. Every time it hits this certain number, it falls right back down. When it falls down to support, it's a different number every time because it's an uptrend, right? And then it gets narrower and narrower and narrower. So like this, right? When you have an ascending or descending, the whole point is to get to the very end where it gets tight and it can't go anywhere, and it gets extremely, consolidation starts to build up heavy at the very end of the wedge, and it ends up breaking out either to the upside or to the downside. Just because you have an ascending triangle doesn't mean it needs to break to the upside. It can always break to the downside. Same thing with a descending triangle. You might have it break out to the upside instead of to the downside, right? And then you have the symmetrical triangle. So it creates a wedge. It gets tighter and tighter. I'm surprised it actually happened today. Sometimes it waits to the very end where it gets extremely tight and it can't go anywhere but up or down. And we finally broke out. So that's the pattern on Amazon. Something like this is way cleaner than any other trade you can possibly find. And this is more of a long-term trade because look how long it took for this pattern to build up and break out. The thing is, the next resistance we're looking at here is 33.44. After this breaks, we should be shooting to about 3,500 and even probably more. Amazon moves $100 per day sometimes. Like today, it moved up $130. So this is a prime example of a clean breakout, an ascending triangle on the 4-hour chart. That's the best thing about it, and that's how I made over $5,000 today. So these type of patterns, you want to execute them, and make sure you take advantage of them because you don't always get clean trades like this. So Amazon, trade of the day, that's what I did. Even with TOS down, came out with profit. I wish you could see it on Thinkorswim, but we have the picture and we have the video in the vlog. So at least I had the video in the vlog, which will be coming out next week. So if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you guys want me to make. I've been just, these are all one takes. So, and any more information about me, go to the description down below. I'll see you guys. Peace.